run a troop school typically once a year, and that environment is different from our incumbent training, our in-service training. When we're running a troop school, we're taking these guys from bare bones. A lot of these guys and girls coming in are 21, 22 years old, have very little experience, if any experience at all. And we're taking them, and we know, we have to build them up to this point. Like when they leave this academy in 21 weeks, they're going to be out there on their own. So we know we have to get them to this point to feel comfortable with them being able to get out there and do the job and serve the public the way we know they need to serve. So, as far as what we do with that group, it's a little bit different from what we do with our incumbents during in-service training. Because typically half the year spent troop school, and then there's another certain portion that's spent for in-service training. So we're bringing in some of these guys, 20, 25-year veterans of the department, and now what we're doing with them is we're taking, the new technology or the new training that we've seen somewhere else, and we're trying to show them different ways. They've been doing this job a long time, and they're good at what they do, but hey, because of this new piece of equipment, there's now a different way to do this. From the very beginning, we want to take those guys and we want to get them paying attention to detail, because that's a big deal later on. Right now, they don't see it, but early on, we establish that attention to detail. We establish how this department works, what our policies are, what our procedures are, how you carry yourself, and the way that the general public perceives you, because people are watching. Later on, in troop school, we start working towards a more reality-based training. Your traffic stops, firearms, active shooter training, hand-to-hand combat, handcuffing techniques, use of force, the laws, criminal and traffic law, because all those things, obviously they need to know when they get out there. So there's definitely a progression, and we start bare bones right at the bottom, and they have to know what their duty is, number one. Their duty to the public. You're going in, you're going to swear to serve and protect the citizens of Arkansas. What does that mean? What does that really mean? It's easy to say, but what does that really mean when you go out there and you're trying to do that job every day? Are you willing to put your life before that of a citizen of Arkansas? Because if you're not, then you're in the wrong line of work. So it's driving that home early on. It's like, why are you here? Because if you're here for a paycheck, you're in the wrong line of work. But once we get that established early on in troop school, then we can start moving towards training. We really put a lot of effort into it, and the reason why is because we know these guys, these young guys that are coming through, some of them are, like I said, they're 21, 22 years old. They don't know yet what's coming, but we do. And so I kind of feel like if they get out on the road and there's something, because we have 21 weeks with them. We've got this 21-week block, which is more than most, but still, it's only 21 weeks of a 30-year career. So, I feel like if there's something that we missed or something that they didn't get, then that's something that they most likely will never get, or they'll learn it the hard way out there on the road. And so we really put a lot of passion and time and effort into making sure these guys, when they leave here, they've got the best we could give them in 21 weeks. Yeah, it's probably the most rewarding part of the job is when you do see that click, when you know that they have it, and it kind of goes back to the reality-based training side of it. When you can see it happen, you get, there's something there, there's something tangible there. I mean, it's there, and you see it happen. And when they have it, and that's what that reality-based training really brings out, is it brings out that moment when you know, okay, he's got it, he can do it.